Okay, we're going live, and this is the finals game between me and Roman. Uh, it is truly one of the more amazing games we played. Um, Roman got to choose faction first. He chose the heirs, and I chose the Brahmin. And now we're just gonna be going through the map setup, and that's what you listen to. I want to make the background noise not loud enough so you guys can hear it. What the players are doing. So. But it is just a lot of noise. The one thing to be aware of when you're playing as a Brahmin is the Brahmin are kind of in a weird spot. No, so not the Brahmin, the heirs. Because the heirs, they don't have any range units. So. And the Brahmin on my end have amazing range units. Not the best range units, but really good range units. Let's make sure we can draw, actually. Hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, so we'll be able to draw then as we need to on the map. So that's the idea.
I'm not going to be giving you more tips now. Tim could have killed my hero. You didn't upgrade. I was like, dude, I'm better than pay attention.
So yeah, it is a pretty stretched out game. Well, we'll fast forward until we start the match. So we're setting up the map right now. Now with this map set up on Brahmin, I can walk through paths and forests. So I want to make sure I have access way for both left side and the right side. And not only that, but with this start, I have a source well here, and a source well right here, which is an incredible start. I have one within 3 hexes away. I have 3 source wells. Roman has 1 right now, 2, and I don't know if he picks up a 3rd one. Let's see if he sets it up for a 3rd one. So I want to make sure Sourcewell start was good for me, and that's kind of why I did the setup that I did. And you can see here, Roman has only 1, only 2 and 3 hexes, and the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's a water hex, so technically he'd have to go around, but lucky he's the heirs, and the heirs can find anything. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Within 4 hexes, he has 1, 2, 3 source wells. Within 3 hexes, I have 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. So that's a great start. So, but let's see what he gets on his side. Yeah. Okay.
Why are you smiling? 5 CP, 5 source, and I was the first one to choose, or you were the first one to choose? I chose my faction. Yes, you get the first one. What?
So I'm just gonna make sure that sound works great, because this is gonna be a long game. So I'm just gonna double check it. Yeah, and this is the game, so we'll be watching commentate at the same time.
Some events will work. Like there's ones for like spires. Oh yeah. Or it just won't work. But I'm having command. Command that level 1.
So yeah, I had a pretty, I didn't have the best start, but I mean, just looking at the map, my start wasn't too bad. I opened up the Bronin to move from left to right, and yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Source drilling refinery, which is gain 3 source on the return. Okay, back to you.
So it wasn't too bad of a game.
Once per wave, one march per wave.
Perfect.
Okay, that's it. Pass.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you. So this is starting with there. I'm really just...
So playing against Roman, I knew it's gonna be a long game. I didn't think I could beat him by destroying his base. So the first upgrade I got was Source Drill level 1, adding +3 source every income phase. Roman got the... I should probably get the talent sheets for his faction. Let me get that opened up quick. I'll get opened up quick while the game plays. So, give me 1 second.
When you group units that have flying, they lose the flying ability, right? Or you can't group them. No, you can't. Units that have flying, yeah. They can be grouped, but they lose flying. Oh, so you can't group them? Yeah. But the slowest one has to be the one that's on top. I wonder if this is a strategy. Huh? It's a good idea. Do what Tim did. What? Try something out, pass it on, and try something new? Yeah. At least I'm playing a faction with new. Because the next game it's going to be whoever loses plays 10. Whoever loses this plays 10, yeah. Loser bracket. And if Tim loses, he gets knocked out because it's second loss. Oh, this guy doesn't play the game. Yeah, he's watched it. He's just showing before. We should play Tim right now.
Yeah, and this was supposed to be another player joining. There was another player that was supposed to play, and he did not get the finish in, so he had to. And this is why the game became the finals game here.
It's like, this thing was. Did you see it working? No, legitimately, I think I'll have, if we ever have to use again, that little, it's a mini Milwaukee folding thing.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to do is probably get like a
So-
bunch of cord, just like keep everything together. No, you're first.
Now they get the sheets for each faction, so it follow along. Roman got Sanctuary level 1, which is gain a command die.
What'd you build? So I can know. My minions? Yeah, what'd you build? What, you haven't told me what is that? What did you build? Narb, Flying Talon, and a hero. Flying Talon? Royal Talon.
Yeah, Roman got the roll talent out, but he did group it, which made it lose its flying. I'm not sure how I feel about that. For me, it didn't matter. As playing the game, it didn't matter because it was, for the Bronin, it was only to my advantage. And that's why I was originally gonna go for just the builder, but then I was like, you know, I need to defend against that. But after I build it and started the match, I realized, oh wait a minute, he's grouped. I can attack him as long as I have, as long as he. I mean, there was no air defense needed.
I want to see what this will do. The way, I'll tell you what I did, right? I said slow shit's be on top. I put him on top, so he loses flying. So he has to walk the path instead of just straight shot to slow him down.
Correct.
And just to see what that does. Because usually he has to go in a direct path, and that kind of, not that it screws him, but then it forces him to like miss things. Yeah. So I don't know if it will help him. No, you can go first.
And Roman is extremely experienced with the airs, so that's one of his strongest factions.
Blues reference to your right. Yep.
Whoops. He's got relentless and fair fight.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because it says ungrouped. Yeah, so for him it says flies. Yeah, it says ungrouped only. It's ungrouped only at the works. Yeah. Yep. So bounty hunter. It's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah, I just want to see what it does. I don't know if it'll help or make it worse to slow him down. So fair fight. Guard picks one.
Alright, and that's a good question. Roman pause. Will it help or hurt? That's a really good question to figure out what's it gonna do. And that's what we're trying to figure out right there. Yeah. So. Yeah, let's keep watching it and make sure audio works good. Yeah, and for here, what was nice for me here was I was able to snipe out this this guy had 3 health left. And I have Hunter, so when I kill the Grail Wasp here, I'm gonna get +1 attack, which will allow me to kill off this unit here then. So that's the idea there. Yeah, so figure out is this landmark engaged? So he's trying to figure out is one of these landmarks could be engaged. So, well, technically not the temple. So, and so he decides to, and that was engaged. So, worked out well. I'm not sure what that relic was. I can see now it was Rift Walk. But so I'm trying to keep this royal talent from moving in. I don't want it going this way. I want to kind of stop it. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what do I do here. I want to pause his movement because this royal talent will knock out Darb in 1 hit. I need Darb to at least be able to kill it before it kills him. No, I'm sorry, not Darb, Osh. which is the Brandon hero. And I need to get Osh out of the way. Osh needs to get out. Because this bird comes in, he is going to come down this path. So I'm trying to get Osh out to the outside skirts. While at the same time collecting resources and leveling up, leveling up. Now here's where I made a crucial mistake in wave 1. I look at it, I realize the rift walk, but if I did not reveal it, which I do choose to reveal it, but because I revealed it now, my original thought was, well, Darb's gonna have to go. Not Darb. Royal Talent's gonna have to go here, which will not allow him to attack anyone. Allow me to go again across. Since this got revealed, the Royal Talent can technically now go 1-2 across, and that's what he's gonna do later on in the game. So that was a big mistake. I should have kept that hidden. If I kept this hidden, I would have been able to avoid more damage. And my stack was promoted, was Battleborn. I'm sorry, it was just Battleborn Dispatch. Oh, and just to let you know, first wave in the market, I did buy an air defense tower. So that's why. Yep, he kills it off there. And I did kill that hero promotes. I did get a free tower there. So. Yeah, we'll just try to forget the rift walk and how much they are in the game. I don't know how good you guys can hear us talking, but yeah. And Roman's got to figure out what he's going to do now. I did help him out here. Normally in tournament plays, I don't try to give too much advice. So. And see, Roman technically has to go 1-2. He technically would have to go 1-2 here. Because he has to do a movement of 2 and get one closer. But because, like I said, because we do have that rift walk, he can technically go 1-2 now. Which he will actually do. Which didn't help me. Actually, and that was just a misplay on my end. I noticed it after right on his turn when he started. And here's where I let Roman know, hey, you can use the rift walk. See, and I let him know that, just a friendly gesture. The one thing you guys gotta realize when watching this game is Cloudspire is a very there's a lot of very wonderfully moving pieces in the game, and you have to be aware of them and attune to them. And the higher levels you get, the more these little finer details need to be known of. So you can clearly see just that example alone. question is, does Roman want to explore this one up top? So he kills him off, give him 3 swords, and I think right now he is at 8 swords. Yeah, and it's not, I mean, I'll be honest, it's not the most exciting thing to watch at times when somebody is making, like, processing things, but it's definitely an intense game when you're playing it. I mean, it's like, whew. And if you know what you're going on, it's pretty fun to watch. Like, those players that understand this game right now, that are watching this, you're probably like, wow, some big brain moves happening. The reason why I did upgrade this tower was I did not want to see it go down, and I knew he was going to go 1-2 here, so I wanted to be able to, still do damage to it. So, and if I'm correct, I am going to bring Osh up here, and when Osh kills this guy, his hair is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 out of my way. Okay, maybe I did not. And that's how much I remember of the game. But yeah, I mean, this is just a beautiful game, and you need to be aware. I know there's a hair underneath. I need to be able to kill the hair. Oh, you know why I did that? That's right. I put that in upgrade, range upgrade, because I thought he was going to go 1, 2 like this, because I want to be able to hit it from back there. That's what I thought he was going to do.
They're the key figures, you know. Same people did this to Burnside. I have Burnside. Is this game good?
Yeah, so, and that's kind of like the idea here. So Roman got another relic. He decided to keep it. For me, the question really at this point was, with the range, I want to be able to have Osh come through here, do work, and I don't want this to become a the roll talent to really choke me out, because that roll talent could actually really do a lot of work there.
It's fun for like first. I mean, you get good 15, 20 games, but then you gotta start to figure out like there's not a lot of range. Okay. So
And I'm trying to figure out what Roman's relic card is. If we could see it, that'd be nice.
Solo game, co-op game for one person, with an alpha player, 3 people. Because it's like really hard to co-op game. So you can't have 3 people and one person already doing it. And this game's good though?
Oh, this game's great, buddy. This game's phenomenal. This game is probably one of the best PvP games, period. It's phenomenal. And listen, let's talk to him. Here we go.
What time am I fighting? What guy do I choose? Okay, I know I gotta make a strike. Unless the timer is like not armor, really like king, only takes 1 damage. Okay, what am I? Am I bothering a stream? No, you're fine, man. They're not good. I just saw the game.
Guys, a couple guys stopped by to learn the game. A bunch of guys. 3 guys sat through a full, like almost a full teach, but a lot of guys came down, watched a wave or 2, and went on.
Have you played any of the expansions? Yeah, we have all of them. Yeah, we're playing. Which ones are worth it? I have videos. You can. My first advice to you, like if you're learning, just get like tower, something aesthetic. Help just be probably first. Okay. But if you start to help trips quick. Yeah, but if you understand the game, you want to learn more about factions, any factions. Okay. But I would choose Uprising because they give you market chips that you can use for all future games. Okay. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Enjoy this.
Okay, is Roman keeping the card?
How'd you get 2? I got 1 from this thing. Oh, you got someone there.
Yeah, I wonder if he slows down the steps. Darb Explorer.
The reason why I don't want to hit that track, sir, is because if I hit it for one, it's oh, come on, this should zero. Oh, you got off on. Yeah, it's only got this guy here. Yeah, that's where I got my belly from. Well, not this, that one. Okay, how many is,
I think the tower's called Slingshot actually. For the market.
yeah, that's limited option.
Because he has air defense. And I want to get the tower up, but at the same time, he doesn't have air defense because he's screwed. And the one thing I was trying to figure out is, do I place that tower here? Or do I just put it right in the middle of the board? That was a tough one. Yep, I'm gonna kill it off. Now, one thing I didn't forget is the Harriers do have quick strike. So I wasn't able to knock him out before he hit my base for 2. Shoot main attack prior to Spires firing. I think that one's unstable rifts. I think that's what that was.
Wait till your bird flies in. So quick strike. I'll attack this. Quick strike first? Yeah, you're supposed to quick strike before you explore. Oh, do you? Oh, I thought it was before the Spires fire.
Spires fire, yes, that was my mistake. It's
movement, exploration.
Yep,
and then
Spires fire. Yeah, movement. I'm sorry, it's movement, Spires fire, exploration.
When they shoot it, they attack. Oh, prior Spires fire. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. So it'd be exploration, then you get the benefit without. Yeah. And then you one health.
Move, Spires fire, exploration, attack.
Whoa,
And I rolled blank.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that chicken survival, that was 6.
Let's send the first wave.
Did I have attack first? That would have been the play. Well, no, I would have had a quick strike. Oh, yeah, you did had a quick strike. And then Spires fire. Yeah. So that's how it would have played out anyway. Shoot. Well, you should not quick. I mean, at this point, the quick strike, whatever. Yeah, I should have. No, I mean, it's all good. It's all good, yeah. I'm not going to have enough CP anyway to do anything. So next in this event, here we go. Into the woods. Forest and plain hexes are treated as path hexes for the purpose of unit movement this way. Get the fuck out of here. Forest and plains are paths. Okay. Damn. Alright, well, flying's kind of going to be nicer for my guys. Okay, next is market phase. Go. First one is this. And 1, 2. Market then income? Oh, income, I'm sorry, income. Yeah, so 7, yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I get 10. Oh, you get extra? Yeah, I got put money. And you get the first market, right?
Yeah. Then I wish we see the market options a little better. I think that's where the speed boots came in.
Drop a bomb. It's pretty cool, actually.
I think speed came in. There was armor, speed.
You can like leave it.
like a snare.
So that one you can literally roll in and
Whoa.
just drop it where you're like at a choke point. So they're forced to walk past that sick.
Wow.
Which one of these is considered a fortress source line? Oh, yeah. I don't know which one of these to get. Shit. All good options, man. It's close, you just place on adjacent, any adjacent X, right? And something like a D6 die. Non-path X, okay, so.
Yeah, the question I'm trying to figure out was, do I buy something? And it's when you're playing these high levels, like in this case, because the question was, when I was in this match, I was thinking, if I buy the boots, I have to bring Cram out. But I don't want to bring Cram out wave 2 if I can avoid it. So it's kind of like a weird spot.
Not buying anything. Yep.
Oh, maybe the boots weren't out. Maybe they weren't out this wave. Maybe they're wave 3 to come out.
I tried to like protect my I still did one. Can I go through here? Yeah. Oh no, you have to attack. I was gonna let me. Yeah. That'd be so good. Just like sneak from the side and be like, oh, it's back. Got $7.
Man, this is wave 2 we're on right now. Wave 2 build phase.
Alright. You go first for the build options? Right? Yeah.
And you can hear Tim in the background teaching the game to the other player. Man, and yeah, if you got questions, feel free to ask. This is the finals game, and we just try to record the best we can, and if it's in and out of fogginess, I do want to apologize, but we had some issues with actual streaming, live streaming, so we just took our phones out and recorded it, and we learned a lot in the process.
That's when I roll it for range and roll for, I choose range attack, yeah.
So I have out right now Cram, he's not Cram, sorry, Osh promoted with a health, and Roman has Darb out there up top. That's cool, what's looking like right now.
Stable health stat of all your ranges permanently.
Yeah, so I got a smelter level 1 to be able to give upgrade towers. It's really important, especially when playing against the airs, to get air defense towers, to have the access to build them. And that's what kind of sucks with Braun, and their towers are so expensive, you have to really play smart with them. do have stronghold level 1 also unlocked, so to give the defense just in case.
Spend 4 more going down into my base that retaliates for 3.
Yep, so I got stronghold level 2.
It goes from 1 to 3. All adjacent units. Should be like a range attack. It's only 1. Yeah. Also for range. Yeah, for range. And then you passed? I'm at first gate.
That was false there.
Well, yeah,
It's actually,
I got another.
it retaliates for 3 against non-adjacent units. So I actually said that backwards. So that was my bad, but I later on fixed it actually. Yeah.
Just water, mountains. Yeah, so all the mountains are on the outside anyway. Yeah, so it's it for me. So let me go to the quick phase. So this is prep 7. Prep phase? Yep, prep phase. I'm going to sell this. Now is it market? During the prep phase, you may discard 1 market to purchase the game force. Yep.
Nice.
Selling that.
Little investment, making his money back.
Back up.
Yep, command I. Start brokers, yep. It's nothing. Oof, that was a big pickup for us. That was very nice for us to pick that up. I think what I did this wave was yeah, and there's a lot of things to learn in this game if you guys are watching that are new to this game. Just not too much really to commentate on. I mean, the conversations are filling in a lot of the gaps.
I'll wait. Just for good measure. And once you tell me what you're doing, you can't change. That's right. That's right. Well, it's 7 right now. Yeah. 7 plus 0. Holy shit, that's not super good. Yeah. I don't think I've ever rolled a 2s. I think there's 2 2s in that. Yeah, there's 2 2s, 2 1s, and a 3 in the shit, I also don't know what to build on because now it's my turn to see what I got enough for a royal tower. I'm not worried about the royal tower. I know you got plenty of this. Yeah, and I have this dice here, so I'm not. Royal tower's not a big thing. Okay, I'm just gonna go to Cram to buy you.
Oh, I did bring out Cram. Wave 2.
Yeah. His armor, so it takes 1 less than PAX. All attacks, right? Yeah. Spires? Yeah, spires.
Yeah, so armor reduces all attacks. I mean, not all attacks, attacks, which is spires and or attacks from a unit by 1.
Right, the event I'm doing, or the thing I'm doing is called Source Converter. Entirely, at the end of your turn during the onslaught phase, any heroes that are adjacent to a non-fortress source well and did not move this turn may either recover 1 health or grant you 1 source. Or grant you 1 source. Yeah. So that's all going away the whole way together. And unrevealed, what, does it mean empty source or just source? It just says, or adjacent to a non-fortress source well, so I don't think you can have a tower on it. Yeah, so it's not funny. So you can get what you're on the way. So that's what this requires. The unfortress, yeah. I just wasn't sure if it had to be empty. No.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Alright.
Somebody can check us on that, but I'm pretty sure it does not need to be empty.
Huh? You have to tell me. 7.
It was super interesting to see Roman grouping the royal talent. I've never really seen that done, because you're kind of handicap it. I'm not really sure. I'm not really a fan of it. I think that really set it back a bit for this game during this event. But at the same time, you know, we always want to experiment. I mean, I bring out a unit here that I've never brought out. Playing the Brawn it ever, and you'll see it in Wave 3.
Alright, and no, I go first. You should attack for small punches. You want to go first? I don't know.
Yes, I go first.
Who chose faction? You did. So you go first. Decide that for a second.
Right now, what I'm going for is I'm going for this. This right here. I can do 3 damage. I have 2 attack and Hunter. So I'm gonna bring Osh up to capture that source there. Cramp. I'm gonna try to run it back here to get an upgrade, and so forth. And that's kind of what we're doing.
Not sure if it's worth. Then when you get start or at the end of your turn? At the end of your turn, so that's after I'm fully done. So I did my moving, no exploration, not doing anything, so I'm gonna take this one.
You could have also healed for 1 if you wanted to.
So I spot this way to attack, kill this guy,
Yeah. So when Roman did this actually here, remember Cram was originally gonna come here to kill that off, but with the Harrier having 2 health, I think I decided to come back and actually use Cram to kill the Harrier off. I'm not really sure why Roman didn't just do something like like he was here, he could have gone like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if Osh or me wanted to come down, he could actually then just came in and smacked us for like 1, 2 here. He could have had some other options, but it's okay. That's a decision he made. So the second riff walk came out. Yeah. And it's interesting because Romy could have also been healing Darb right now if he wanted to. No. Quick counter, Screech. Yep. Now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with Osh, because remember, he does have an Elfin Kazi bomb here. And that's 1, 2, 3. So at this point, Osh only has, he has 3 health, but he does have extra health. I'm pretty much, and I can't attack the Light Bomber. So I'm trying to really figure out what I'm going to do with Osh in this case. And I think I bring him back. And that's what I'm processing. What do I do with Osh? And what Roman did there was smart. To be able to drop off the Elfin Kazi here, pretty much he has now range of 3 here. He can actually pretty much 1, 2, 3. He pretty much has total control over these hexes now. And Elfin Kazi also does ignores armor. Then he also has a hero here and a hero here. I mean, he really has good map control now. All I have is Osh and Cram at this point. I actually want to find the event card. I wonder if he was supposed to, I wonder if he's supposed to pick up 2 source, one for each hero that's adjacent to an Earthscape, or just to a source wall, or is it just 1 source? I'm gonna actually find the event card quick and see what the actual wording of that is, because we could have actually played that wrong.
Shit, you still got 4 bars on that thing, man. Yeah. I need to buy that. That's by the way, it's 18,000. Sounds like going for 25,000. Anchor? That's an anchor one. I had that for like. Best Buy has for sale. I think I'll wait home and buy one.
Okay.
I bought mine from Amazon.
I'm gonna try and find his rather card quick.
I don't have any other options.
While he while we talk about battery chargers there.
Yeah, if you want to remove the front of it, better fix it. So that was a good call. Alright, we're just gonna keep milking that money. I can walk over this one, right? No, yes, you can. It's right next to the restaurant. Yeah, it won't make any difference. Oh, it's on. Does it matter if it's on water?
Here it is. Source converter. I did find it. Looks like it's right there. At the end of your turn, during the onslaught phase, any of your heroes that are adjacent to non-fortress source walls and did not that are adjacent to source walls. So yeah, so source converted Roman has is pretty much At the end of your turn, during also phase, any of your heroes that are adjacent to a non-fortress source wall and did not move this tournament either recover health or grant you one source. So if he decides not to move his hero, he can actually heal. That's what that is. And the thing about the Harrier is Harrier technically is not even going to attack Cram because Cram only has armor, so he's not going to take the 1 damage. So he's stuck attacking this. So that's what happens there. And Roman's other relic back there is a tripwire. So, another thing I'm going to do is, I know the wave is ending as soon as this guy dies here. So, and we're going to get 9 CP. I get +3 from the drilling outposts. Not the drilling outpost. I get it from drill refinement. So I'm going to get 12 CP. And I'm trying to reduce it down so I don't max out. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going down 5 SP, which means I'll start the next wave with 17. But when I kill the Harrier, it's going to add +2, making it 19. So I'm just trying to spend as much resources as possible. And obviously, if I can take the center hex here, which is what I'm focusing on, it's going to create an advantage for the map. It's going to be hard. Yeah, and which is... Yeah, what's also interesting was he did have Zelfin-Kazi here. He could have actually gone here and blew that up. But he chose not to, which was kind of interesting. Yeah, it will go back to base, correct. So that's what's going on there. So now I have center hex with air defense. Yeah. Yeah, it's such a good game. This was such a crazy back and forth. That was a secret passage. And that ends the wave. Okay, so Cram now has 3 attack. That's his first upgrade on Cram.
Alright, so that's the wave for the wave. First news event. Ready for next one?
Alright, get ready for this, guys. Okay, what do you think the event's going to be? Get ready for this. This is insane. This is the craziest thing ever. Here we go.
Clear the source wall on the center aisle. Nothing to occupy the center. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yep.
God, son of a bitch. But then I'm going to center aisle wave, and heroes may not attack heroes. Oh, okay. Damn, dude, that sucks, man.
Yeah, so pretty much my center source had to get removed. My center.
Attack heroes. Can you still push my heroes around if they're playing? Like, you can't attack them. You can push them around and push them into your tower. Yeah, you can slice them.
Yeah, so literally now I am happy that it wasn't like it was me just trying to get rid of source, so it wasn't as bad, but it still sucked because
faction that does not have a hero ends its movement adjacent. Any faction does not have a hero end its movement adjacent to the center source wall at least once this wave receives 2 fewer CP than the following wave preference. We have to visit this. Heroes are summoned to the center. That does not have a hero. Oh, and visited at least once. Yeah. No, Darb, my boy. Sacrifice. Okay, so pretty much nothing can occupy the center source wall this way. Okay, heroes may not attack heroes. Any faction does not have a hero ends movement Jace their source will lose 2 cities.
Yeah, so Roman's looking at his triple R, which he has. So I'm going to just bring it out for you guys to see. That's what he's looking at right now.
You get 9, and I get 10, 11, 12, so I'm at 19.
Yeah, and there it is, 19 speed for me because I calculated that.
I would have thrown it away either way.
Yeah.
Okay, you get first market option.
Yeah, so on the we can actually kind of see what units on here. We have the oh man, I probably shouldn't do anything. We're the what is it? I think it's a tower, armor, and I don't know is that the flying ferry. And I think I passed on the market purchase here. Yeah, so I think I passed the market purchases here. Just looking at some of the relic cards while we set up our phase. So yeah. I mean, it's kind of interesting because I have Cram out. So I'm trying to build a tower there, and I keep forgetting that you can't build a tower because the event right now is Hero Summit. Yep.
Oh, yeah, you son of a bitch.
Yep. So Roman caught me there.
Oh, well, in that capacity, yeah. Okay, well, that. Yeah, totally forgot about that. I was watching Brace, I was like, where the hell are you going to try to go with this? You can build it here, but I was like, I feel like that's a waste of space. Alright, free source went out 13, 16. And I am going to get source power. My source siege is now fully upgraded. What's a source siege? This is my like full range. Nothing. And it's got transport. What the fuck? It has to be transported. Like it's like your wagon thing. Same thing. But it has a range of fucking 4. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's Source Siege.
But it's, at least it's walking. Like it's not your defensive stuff.
Yeah, this is getting bursting. So right now it's the build phase. build phase is probably the least exciting if you don't know what's going on, but I'll keep you guys in the loop what's going on. Yeah.
So expensive. They have a lot of upgrades? Yeah, 4. Something going down to 12. My Battleborn minions are promoted. What are those guys get? Plus 1 extra attack and plus 1 movement. And what's their ability? Nothing. Which is how hard is that carry? Oh my god. That's why it's
Yeah, and so
as long as you got Timmy sandwich. Oh, where'd you get Roman? Alright. Back to you, Roman. Nice. You gonna put that scroll there? Your turn.
we ate dinner around this time. Yeah, so Roman got the
Is the retaliate considered an attack?
No.
here training and then reserves. Once when your last minion is eliminated from the one, you may immediately spend 2 source to put a Joust into play. Place a Joust on the closest path X to your morph that is adjacent to an air spire. You have to spend actually 2 source. I don't think we did that actually during the event. They just got Stables level 3, which allows Joust training. Roll this die and lock it during the prep phase. Each way, you may add the corresponding upgrade or help to all Jousts coming into play.
Not in this spot right now. I'm not letting anyone. It's not one side. That fucking tower lost in the middle. It's so bad.
Oh.
Expansion, Honor Pit level 3.
So I got Honor Pit 1, 2, and 3 this wave. That was Battleborn promoted, Dispatch promoted, and then Forsaken is promoted. So I went Honor Pit level 1, 2, 3 this wave. Because my thought process was this, right? I want to be able to bring something out that can one-on-one against real talent. That's pretty much, I want to be able to one again against real talents, and that can also do be more permanent.
Single use card can be. Can it be used at any point? Yeah. Well, it tells you when. It does tell you when. It doesn't specifically.
Yes, he is. Like I say, he has tripwire in it. The tripwire goes use when an opponent's hero ends its movement within 3 axes of one of your spires. The hero is unable to move, attack this turn, and unable to move on the next turn. So that's what card he has. And it kind of tells you, says after hero moves within 3 axes of a spire. You can kind of tell wave 1, break, wave 2, you know what I mean, break, and then wave 3 is going to be happening. And this is a pretty calculated game. It was really, really good. You can hear a little kid in the background crying. That's a little man right there. He's hungry. Wow.
This makes more sense. So how many do you tell? That one costs 4 or 3? For that guy. 3. Okay, yeah. And I'm gonna spend.
Remember, we can't build anything on this tower here because Heroes summons out. I mean, Heroes bounties out for the event card. So that's why we can't use the center source. If you're wondering why am I building a tower there, that's why. Also, I didn't want to build a tower here because he does have another one of his elfin cods he can just pop out here and blow up. So I didn't want to just place a tower. So instead I used my source to kind of keep my bases keep my towers in base a little more, you know, secure from attacks.
Alright, and then I'm first. I'm gonna walk in the face from dark and be like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna actually try one of these guys out. We have 9 CP this time?
Yep, and here comes the Forsaken. For the joust die? Yep. And then command die. Another blank. And that was so good to know. Double blanks was awesome. I was so happy. That was the second blank in a row. Wave 2 and 3. He did roll a 2 wave 1, so.
If I build jousts now and they die, they go back to my barracks, so that I can re-summon one as my final thing.
I'm going to see if Roman paid the 2 source, because I don't think he did. I don't think we actually did that. Now it's Roman's turn. Roman's going to be the first one this wave. No, see, I do like that here your joust training is called joust training. That is incredible. If you possibly get +2 health in your jousts or +1 attack, that's insane. And that's 4 and 6 chance to get one of those 2 options. Wow, airstrip's pretty good too. I was looking at airstrip. I think Roman is going to, if I'm correct. Here we go, let's see. He is first. Yep. If you guys have any question watching the stream, feel free to ask questions. This is a great time. Because during the market purchases, the build options, the build phase, and the prep phase, not as much pops. So if you're watching, got a question, shoot away.
That's what happens. That thing's in play, and there's no minions, wave ends, and he stays in play. Which one? Well, I can't tell you. Well, the big ass which one do you think? Well, he stays in play. Yeah. Like, if there's no minions left, wave ends, and he stays in play. Well, he's
like a hero goes campfire mode.
Yeah.
Now here's what's kind of strange.
And then he spawns out, he keeps staying there, keeps going.
He doesn't heal or anything, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you probably.
Yeah, what's kind of interesting was actually we have Precious, which is the Elfin Kazis. If there's no minions in play, they go back to base. And then also this guy, if he's the last minion in play, the wave ends. So they kind of cancel each other out there. Because they're both considered minions.
Yeah, put it on side so you don't forget.
Yeah, that's what I started doing.
For real, because you got to forget every time.
Yeah, people forget to bring the Joust out. I think he forgot to bring out last time actually.
Yes, but other way. Yeah, smart exploration. This thing is only minion time to play the wave ends. Now, what's it say for the Elfin Kazi? I think it's called.
They have Precious.
Yeah, what's that?
Yep.
They can play the remaining Alpha Kazi return to the barracks.
If they're only what?
They are. Precious is Alpha Kazi are the only minion type in play the wave
Minion
ends.
type. Okay, so they're also
Remaining Alpha Kazi return to the
Okay,
barracks.
so there's Elfins and them in play, they both stay in play. Okay. Gotcha. Watch out. I fucking forgot to throw Elfin Kazi down. So we do this big
We have to get a hero to the middle, otherwise you lose.
well, that's
Boom.
And we can't attack heroes, but our heroes can attack minions.
And right now what I'm trying to do is here is this thing's gonna come for 3. So you can go here, 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 and I'm just trying to make sure Osh doesn't blow up by it.
What's up, Tim?
Hence why I pushed Osh into this corner here. Because this thing can just go 1, 2, 3 and blow up. So I'm trying to keep Osh alive.
Special attacker made to the center, so that's I don't use 2CP. Yes, sir.
Fuck, I forgot to sell this shit.
Sell it.
Yeah, they're in different ways.
Sell it.
Yeah, so Roman forgot that during prep phase you can sell 1 market purchase for 4 source. Now this is tournament play, and so it's kind of weird because you can actually tell the player, hey, you made a mistake, you're not getting it. But in this game, we're a little more lenient with some things, not all things.
Movement, so I'm gonna move this guy for 2.
So nothing can occupy this thing. Famous mosquitoes together.
Are you? Still trying to chew the french fry, but he's like struggling so hard. And then... You said I can carry multiple right?
Yeah, you can carry as many birds as you want on one on a roost. Once again, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I want to knock out his hero. I do know this is unstable rift here. So I was trying to find a way where I can actually make his hero get knocked out. And you're going to see me process that for a little bit of time here.
I think they make the Amoroso factory close to the terminal market. I think it's up here, like a couple miles. Yeah. We used to get, when my business partner had a restaurant, that's how they were people literally just like leave a bag and then drop off the bread at like 5 in the morning, just sitting outside in like a plastic bag.
So I'm trying to figure out how can I kill his hero. That's all I'm trying to do right now. How do I knock out Jolene Nestor? My god, he gets so strong too. And Keem is strong as hell too. Holy Keem. Almost think Keem's stronger than Jolene. Flying, quick strike, immune, talk, power, spires firing, and rally. Wow. Wow. But I gotta roll the dice to move him, so let's see what we roll. Whoops, whoops. Yep. So another thing is when I was F-Cons go 1, 2, 3 here, it can blow up. So I can't put anything here. So I want to break away my heroes. He also has 2 elfin causes here, 2 of them, which is 4 damage. They'll kill Cram. If he goes 1, 2, they can blow up here. If the Humminor moves 1, 2 here, they can go 1, 2, blow up here. So it's really a huge mess. And I'm trying to avoid his elfin causes. Because he has 2 on here. Remember, he has 2 here and 1 there. So it's a big work. I don't want my heroes to die from it.
Roll for him. Roll his dice to move. Yep, but can't move.
What does he have to roll?
He has to roll blank.
To move?
Yeah. Or game attack. He can also not. He can also be blocked. Now he also has an upgrade, which is this should have a group.
I should Discord check it out the Class Bar chat right now. Yeah, this takes a bit of time. This is where the Class Bar, you want to know if people what they're doing, because it can be a little bit of a... Yeah, so what's kind of strange was, I think in the first edition, when you upgraded the Forsaken, he was able to reroll his dice.
Stubborn says shield cannot be grouped or use your walk. Says it twice.
Stubborn, it can't be, or what? Or Rift Walk?
Yeah.
The Lone Wolf is the upgrade.
Yeah, that's what makes no sense.
Because he can probably Rift Walk afterwards.
Yeah, correct. And Roman caught that. So when he gets promoted, he can Rift Walk. Without the promotion, he can't Rift Walk. That's the only difference.
He loses stubborn, but he gains
Lone Wolf. Stubborn to Lone Wolf. So Stubborn
Yep.
means he can't Rift Walk. Lone Wolf he can.
turn
that
up
makes
so
sense.
you guys can hear a little better.
In the old edition was when he gets upgraded, he can move all his dice. So I can't move it this turn.
And that really was a little kind of like when I found out that he can move. The problem is now he does not moving, and I know this is a unstable rift. I'm like, I don't know what Rome's gonna do, but I did not want my guy. And that's 8 source there.
Because I won't get the hell out of your way. That's why I'm really
Yeah, because Elfin causes are coming. That's why I'm moving him.
We have look at this event card. So leading up to this, Slava built a tower right here. His next move was he wanted to build a tower here. This event wiped out this fucking tower.
Yep.
We have to bring a minion to here
Yep.
to basically like recover it.
That's correct.
That was 3.
Jaylana's 3 in tower. No, it
Oops. Sorry about that.
Jaylana's 2. The perk is the next upgrade. Sizable nest coming your gain, minions gain +1 to roost.
So I'm gonna actually displace her because Yolana's flying. I'm trying to think, do I displace the bird?
It's pretty much when you're sniping where it goes.
They can go back.
And I feel bad that my turn's taking so long, but you gotta be precise with the Elfin Khazis and the Harriers. You can't like mess up by 1 hex, because if I lose Cram because of 2 Elfin Khazis,
It's good.
that's hard to recover from.
That's it. Splash fire. Inspiration attack. Back to you.
Yep, that's my turn right.
Okay.
So here's the crazy part. I have no idea why Roman did this. He could have actually...
Barb is coming up to here. This guy's coming over there.
So right now he could technically Elfin Khazi over here. And I think, or he can go... I think the only reason why he did not do that was because Roman does not know this is unstable rift here. He doesn't know that yet. So I think, and if he does Elfin Khazi, he would actually blow up, do damage to his hero.
What's up? Yeah, that was. I don't have to do that. Yeah, he's going to displacing, and then Jaylana is going to go right here.
Yeah, see, I don't think Roman knows.
Oh, that's exploded. Now it's.
And he can move those guys, the Elfin Khazis. And let me double check the wording on them.
This guy's fighting.
Yeah.
Alright, so we do that. 1 Elfin Khazi in a second. So
Yep.
4 damage.
Bring me down to 1 health. So he did do that. Okay. I was gonna say, why did he do that?
He's still moving. Now, exploration. We have to reveal this. And it's going to blow up the double of
Yeah. So Roman does that. He does use Unstable Rift on the Forsaken. I don't know if it was worth it because he could have.
That was the only way I was going to try to deal with that guy. I was like, self-sacrifice.
He could. Yeah.
I was happy he didn't move. Yeah. I was concerned about that.
Yeah. I mean, I think Roman did the right play there, but losing that hero was kind of tough. Now, another thing Roman's not going to do, he is going to attack here, and he's not going to upgrade his Darb, which I was wondering why he did it.
No, that exploded and killed him for 8. He had 8 health, and I had 5 on my champ. So I lost.
Unstable.
Yeah, I lost heat vision. Oh, yeah, well, 1 Harrier. 1 Harrier just whoop. But he's got fortress
Do
upgrades.
you want to reset? Oh, you didn't reset the map? You got to reset? Yeah, yeah. Just
crazy. And that's the... See, and Roman doesn't promote Dark. I don't know why he didn't do it at the same time. He does it a couple times, and I know he knows he can. Or give him an upgrade. Well, actually, no, he has to promote him first. I don't think Dark gets an upgrade on the basic side. Yeah, he does. Yeah, so... So interesting why Roman didn't do that. Or maybe he just forgot. And at this height, like when you're playing like in a tournament setting, it is... Everything kind of is a little bit more tunnel vision. Because you kind of have like one objective that you're trying to achieve. And it's so tough to recover from. I wonder if Graham is promoted yet. I think still on his basic side.
Mars fire. Inspiration attack. Two source.
Temporary health. So now Graham has 1 health, 2 health, and 3 damage, 3 attack. Because the only thing I can damage Graham right now is the joust here. And he'll only do 1 damage, and when I hit him back, I'll kill him instantly.
When I displace my own units, where do they go? Wherever you were.
And the more I look at this map, it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful map. Man, that's beautiful.
Numbers armor as well as damage rate attack. Spars fire? Is that it?
Like what Roman could have done is actually because Darber's flying, Roman could have actually. You notice his harrier has to attack. Oh, that's right. Heroes can't attack each other this turn because of hero summon. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, well, it's a great game. This game was great.
With all that, it becomes like a master class.
Chess match right now.
Who is occupied? Can I stand up and I move through it?
That's what you cannot.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out with hero summon. It says no hero can occupy this X. I was trying to figure out does occupy mean you can?
Nothing may occupy the center of this way.
Yeah, so if nothing can occupy the center, does that mean we can actually still move through it? That's a question I was trying to figure out.
Nothing may occupy the
Units
center
cannot
of this wall X this
move
way.
onto occupied, so nothing is occupied. So
You can't touch it. This is a sky hex, basically.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Roman's correct on that.
the Gaga comes out after all your minions are defeated.
Yeah, it says once per wave when your last minion is eliminated, you may immediately spend 2 swords to put a joust into play. Place the joust on the closest path next to your mark that adjacent to an air spire. So I think he would come out either here or here. I don't know.
Closest to your mark.
Yeah, so probably this one.
Okay, well, I mean, man, what a freaking done.
Man, it's such a good game. And it kept me on my feet the whole time.
Stop selling probably around 6, but I don't think they will. I actually have no idea.
Yeah, I think he's there. What is that? This guy's gonna strike and kill him and get your source. 5, and I am gonna get myself
Just trying to keep Cram from dying.
Osh is going to kill this Harrier. 2 more. 7. 9, trying to get myself.
That temporary health is so strong. When you have to attack, it's like, do you really need another attack? Do you really do 3 damage? But with Cram, I think Cram can have I think Cram can have 2 upgrades. On his roadside or his basic side.
That's 6 source. Yep. That's what it is. Yep. We're going to wait 4 next, correct? 1, 2,
Ongoing,
4. Yeah. Ongoing has to be really deep if you don't want to keep it.
if I
You want to keep it. If you sell it.
how long? So how much should I sell it for? 4 stores.
Yep.
So and otherwise I bring it right now.
Yep.
So during each prep phase, add 1 health to one of your selected minions.
Yeah, it's
At
crazy.
the start of your turn during the onslaught phase, you may discard this relic to add 2 health to any unit. In both cases, you may exceed the unit's health stat.
Yeah, so if you guys missed that, I'm actually going to find the relic right now. I have all the relics here.
So we're going to go to wave 4 from front. You were first, I went second, now you're third, you swing.
Well, our income last time income was 9, I think.
Yeah, so 4th right, yeah.
Now you're going into that.
Now it's my turn.
Here it is. It's called Ashen Resolve. During the prep phase, during each prep phase, add 1 health to one of your selected minions. At the start of your turn, during the onslaught phase, you may discard this relic to add 2 health to any unit. In both cases, you may exceed the unit's health stat. It's an insane relic card. It's great. It's really good.
Someone spent 6 swords, going down to 1.
So Roman picked up 3 relic cards this game. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we're going to gain 5, 7, 9, 11 source, and I'm going to get plus 3, 12, 13, I'm at 14. And then from killing this off, it's going to give me 15, 16. But I'm trying, I don't like actually built the tower. I think I actually decided not to.
That's what's already some board games. Like, look how big that big square book bag is. You can probably stack that.
There you go.
onto.
If this shit
You're not
is
gonna fucking
fucking weird.
You're gonna be like that guy from 300 that like humped
Yeah.
that bag.
Yes, there's a lot of equipment. There was a lot of stuff to bring in. So I do apologize to profanity, but you know, when you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
This game's too much, man.
That's like my hands, my palms are sweating.
Yep, great game.
Second build up, right?
First.
Then did you use one on this? Oh, that was last one.
Good. Yeah, remember I was gonna build on it.
No, you also, yeah, last one.
Okay, I do build a tower. Build a race tower. That's interesting. Interesting. I'm trying to think, why did I do that? I think I was gonna, cause it has 3 range, and I think I was gonna give it 1 more range just to be able to. I knew I was gonna build a tower here, but just to be able to do something against that tower when the opportunity came up. I think that's why I did that. But don't quote me on it.
You go first, but I get to build first.
No, who was supposed to go first? Last time.
And I do go first.
Wait, you built first.
Roman is correct.
Did I build first?
Yep.
What did I build?
Your upgrade. You did your upgrade first. It's wait. We're going into wave 4. I think.
Yeah, and you started the game because you chose heirs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so wait for it.
Yeah, wait for it. What do you want to do? You're gonna have this effing chip here. Where is that D6?
This is D6 right here.
Perfect.
Oh, we start using that D6 as a first player marker.
Once you're like, once we're at this level, we're so concentrated on what the hell we're doing that like the rest of the game is.
Exactly.
My poor baby bird.
Spires fire. No, wait. Shit. Podstawił.
And the reason, what's going on is, what I just did there was, I did get to go first next turn. That is true. But he's going to have an Alpha Kaza here and Alpha Kaza here. And the thing is, Osh nor Cram can do anything against them. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3 and blow up. So I want to get Osh out of the way so that next turn I go, I can actually run away with him. And so can Cram without taking the Alpha Kaza damage on the next wave. That's what I'm trying to avoid here.
Okay, here we go. Spires fire. Generation. Attack. We go. Cram's gonna kill him. He has 2 swords. 3. And 1 B is gonna be focused.
Now my guy comes out right away. When you last me once per wave, when you last me is immediately spend out the force. So he's gonna go right there. And next income phase we get 11.
Yep. Now your turn.
So I'm gonna do both my build options.
Going right.
All that money. I'm gonna and I can do one upgrade with my second
Now
house.
it's many upgrades.
Oh, as many as I want. Low on our load. Alright, so tower costs me 4. Down to 7. And then next upgrade will be 3, and the last one will be 4.
Yes, it's 7.
Is it worth it? Anyone with one range?
Yeah, just checking up on any updates on Cloudspire Discord.
You would have spent 3 for that third upgrade.
Yeah, was it 7? Yep. 7 for forest.
So now we're running out 3 Alpha Kaza towers. 1, and then go 1, 2, 3.
I get Darvis Maximus back to base. He can come out anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him start back there.
Can you come out?
Right, that'll be
that's not true.
this one here. This will be.
Well, they say spawn anywhere or spawn closest.
I think
It's
it's
an
closest.
adjacent path X.
Is it just path that's closest?
Place the joust on the closest path X to your mark. Okay.
Closest.
So he has to go.
There's an adjacent to an air spot.
Yeah, because this
You have to start your turn, right?
It's just.
Oh no, immediately
Yeah,
after defeat.
but he's moving because now it's my turn to move, right? Because yours was over.
Yep.
I did my building.
Yep. Now you move.
Yeah, because he got spawned like after you killed my last guy.
Yeah, so that's
So I'll
some
say
key
at the
things.
start of your turn.
Yeah.
This is probably my, this is a lot of games in, you start to get a little mental fatigue. And that's one thing about Cloudspire I enjoy. It's as much a game about tactics as it is about the willpower to continue using your brain. I'm running Wave Cram. And I thought, you know what, this is my opportunity to attack that base. Because if I can knock that out, that's going to give me one less Self and Kazi on the board, and 2, I can pick up some source off of him.
That was 6. There was 6 from here, and there was 5.
Yeah, and no spars can hit him. Great play by Roman. I would probably push faster if I was in, but hey, he definitely slowed down for once.
How many of these do you have?
4.
Now Cram is promoted finally, and I think he does have one upgrade, attack upgrade.
Does this faction get the? Can you
No, he
get
does
the
not.
30?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm actually gonna take him base.
Yep,
the level
and Cram base on and fully healed up and ready for the fight.
level of load that they are blowing. That's right. They can build. You may push 6.
Osh gonna stay where he's at.
And Roman didn't have another build option left. He used both of them, and so that's why I was like, you know, I'll just finish off this tower. I mean, he can roll an attack, he can hit for 1 more damage, but Osh has survival, so he can just sit there later on. And let's see what Roman gets. And he rolled a 1, so leaving Osh
I rolled 2 blanks, dude.
1 health, but I do kill a tower, giving us an upgrade.
Resource, going up to 6.
So I have 6 source too. You guys missed that.
And there's an upgrade.
Yeah, temporary health upgrades are really underutilized in this game. Especially after playing this game, I realized, man, there's a lot you can gain from that.
That's so good. No, I needed it. You might save you next time. You might come out and find it. Yeah. That's it. Darth Vader, please.
Yep. And I'm not.
Well, I sacrificed Jaylana, so I'd rather bring out John Rose next time. Just like
Yep.
you basically. That was other? Or you still have ultimate heroes?
Yeah. But I'm not gonna bring that other guy. I want to bring your wave 1 here or the wave 2. No. Hell no.
And then this guy's gonna go.
I think that's Drain we're talking about.
That is it.
Tower Star. Whoa!
Damn. 2 damage. I think he has 4 health too, because you get the +1 upgrade from Joust training.
Come on, baby, do some damage. All I'm doing is just moving him.
Now my turn.
Oh yeah, moved up.
And we're going to use survival to heal up.
Survival. That's it. Your turn. And quick strike. Yep.
And then get slapped with 3 towers. So
Yeah.
by
This is the end of boom, the end of wave 3. And now we're going to wave 4.
Alright, so wave ends. First thing to do is none of us, we both got that. Yep, so we're good.
nobody was in
Big bad. Move,
restlessness.
all landmark minions gain foreboding and engage a sway. So all landmark buildings have to be attacked.
So this is the only one that's revealed.
Yeah, so all these have foreboding and engage. So pretty much yours is attacking the guy. Yeah.
That event card wasn't as bad.
Other than that, income phase, which is 11, I get 14 some max at 20. Market phase.
This is over.
Oh, hell yes, baby!
Oh, wait, no.
Roman, my boy's out.
I'm going. Yeah.
So I'm going, permanent, yeah.
Yeah, and that thing's going to be so nice for wave 4, because Roman can cash out on 3.
Who we
On,
bringing out?
he can
Yo,
cash
we got
out
some
on
boys up. I'm gonna buy the anarchist.
3 extra health on any
Wait,
one
so I get
minion.
to do 1 health to one guy, and then I can sacrifice the card and add 2 more?
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I'll go first.
It is market
That's
build.
what we're doing this dice now, just so she
You
can
do everything first, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna buy the anarchist for 1. Put me down 19. Absolutely.
Green phase. Add 1 health to one of your selected minions at the start of your turn. Onslaught phase, you may discard as well with 2 health.
I'm just organizing the relic cards here by expansions.
I remember that you buying from the market.
And what was in the market? I'm trying to think.
A boy? Not the right one. I don't think that's the right one.
No, I don't think it was Londo. I think it was
He looks like a little, he's like a purple dude. He's like a purple
I
little,
know who is it?
purple little dinosaur looking face guy. He looks like a toad.
Yeah.
He's a hero. Hero, because he can just sit under a tower in water and he can be attacked. And he heals and
Yeah, he's talking about the one hero. I can't think of the name.
I'm gonna grab this.
Okay. Milk days. I think we'll go first.
So dumb. Like, some of these relic cards are just amazing. But yeah, right now we're during the build phase. At this point, from my end, I'm pretty confident that Roman's not going to be able to kill me. I have Cram, who's promoted. I have Osh back there, and I can bring out Forsaken. I can bring out a Source Siege. I can build air defense towers. But Roman does have advantage in the fact that he does have 10 health, so he's actually beating me. It's 10 to 9, so for me, it's like, it's a more matter of like, okay, I need to put enough money into this fortress advancements to have enough fortress power for the end wave.
Remember Ohio? The WWE guys? Too much. Steve?
Oh, I get the reroll, right? Boys.
Who you got next?
Hopefully that'll do some good. I am going to. I have to build. You don't have any flying units, right? So I'll just build. One build up tower there, just make this like missile so you don't.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll be stupid if you don't. If you go to raise tower right there, then.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 13 to 9.
Damn. We only just one. We're gonna spend 4 going down to 9. This game's intense.
Match.
Dude.
That lets me. On your turn, you can also basically spend 2 source to recover 1 health.
Damn, so what do I build?
Yeah. So it's built. It's the bridge phase. I'm looking at these relic. I'm looking at these relic cards. Some of them are really actually pretty interesting. You can kind of see wave 1 here, wave 2 here. Wave 3 was definitely a little bit of a longer wave, and then wave 4 is coming out.
3, 4, 5, 6. I spent 6 and. Sorry. So 9 minus 4.
5. 9 minus 5. Oh, 9 minus 4 is 5.
So we're going on wave 4 right now.
What did I have in? I started at 20. 19. 18.
So I did buy the Anarchist. I have Anarchist with Source Siege. Obviously, if you with the Brawn, and you don't ever want to let the Brawn to pick up the Anarchist, because if you get the Brawn with the Anarchist, it automatically means the Source Siege is coming out. I mean, it's almost unavoidable. Whether it's gonna be wave 3, possibly even wave 2.
Before it was not range stuff.
The promoted Source Siege is just so hard to deal with. And with Anarchist, you can bring out Source Siege and have a unit slowing him down. So that's the reason why I picked up the Anarchist. Bronin and Anarchist are such a good combo. And I think the Anarchist is only one command. If I'm correct, the Anarchist only costs only actually
If it
what,
wasn't for this,
one source to buy, or is it two source to buy?
last week. No. Five is so that was upgrade Fortress Fires. That was my
Yeah, so Roman did upgrade gate repairs. He can heal for one. And he also did Fortress Spire upgrade. Immediately construct 2 minaret spires and a Fortress Source well at no cost. Yeah. Roman's playing it right. I mean, this is a tough one because
So this one can hit this tower.
at this point, I'm mentally telling myself, I don't think he can attack my base. I don't think he'll be able to get in. But can I knock him down? I have to knock him down, I think, at least 2 health. Because right now I have, let's count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he has 1, 2, 3. I think he also has 9 also. So it's really close. But he's up a point. And he does quick strike. So I got Stronghold fully uploaded. Honor Pit's fully upgraded. I have Smelter fully upgraded. Nothing with Keyport and nothing with, Drill, Source Drill is just level 1 for me. So Roman's selling equipment for 4 source again. During starter prep phase. +2, yep. See, now remember that Roman says 1 attack. I totally forgot his 1 attack. I thought it was 1 health. So you're actually gonna see it later on this wave, where he smacks me. I'm like, dude, I didn't think it was gonna be that much damage. Even though Roman mentions it. So yeah, that's my. Got Anarchist, Source Siege, and then Battleborn and Dispatch.
I get 11 CP this round, so I get 13.
This is built up with those big ass guys, not your weight dead.
The Forsaken.
And this is really my first or second time ever playing the Forsaken. They're such an interesting, and really an interesting minion. I've rarely seen played. But against the Brawn and, against the Heirs, they have no range units, so it's really not a bad of an option because he has nothing to range attack it other than a tower, so he has to fight it one-on-one. So I got Cram coming out first. Battleborn. Dispatch. And then Cram, Dispatch, and then Source Siege. Grouped.
That's crazy. Last man paid for that shit. Now I got it free. Well, it's supposed to be a prize, so. Yeah, so. And this is gonna get worse where it kind of picks up a little bit. It's gonna get a little more intense. Let's put on some Skyrim music. We need some relaxation before the storm picks up again. Yes. There we go. Let's get into it.
get that Skyrim music up again. Come on, let's get that Skyrim music back in. While Roman preps his units.
Was that really? Only Alright. Now I have this dirty each. What is, oh, so if I would have got this early game, I would have been able to add it every time.
Yep.
I have one health, one of your selected minions, so I'm going to.
Sweet, the line's going that way now.
This is such a good event. If you guys are Class Power fans, join us for UPC3. We're going to be hosting an event in Ohio, and also probably an event in like January, February this coming year. Also, UPC3, we're going to be hosting that again. So you guys are more than welcome to join these tournaments. Play with us, get involved. We do only play live, physical copies. We're playing TTS, but we're not big fans of it. So feel free to join.
Yeah. Alright, so starting my turn, I go first. Raise, and then attack. Is everything good? Yes. Got raise.
Next round, right here.
And that's one thing Ron do have that's really nice. The race towers do work if you can use them, but not a lot of us really take advantage of them. And I'm guilty of it myself at times. I'm trying to slow down. You don't want to move the sword siege too quick with the Brandon. You want to take your time with it because of the full range. I think it's the most range in the game. So you just take your time with it. And I think another mistake Roman made here was he used all his Elfin Kazis to blow up. You'll see it. I mean, it was a threat, but it really wasn't a threat. That's why for me it's like Roman has. Remember, he has Elfin Kazi here. He has an Elfin Kazi here, and he also has Elfin Kazi here. He used the one to blow this up. I'm okay with, but I'm kind of like I don't know really if it's worth it. You only have, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I can't range it no more, but an Elfin Kazi with 2 attack, I mean, he could have gone here. Do you see what I mean? And then forced Osh to get the heck out of town. Because this other Elfin Kazi could have re-landed here and then next turn done the same thing. So I'm not sure if that was a good play on his end. Hey, it was a good play for me, so I'm not complaining. And Darb, remember, he did pull a Darb twice.
Just leave the chips there.
Passed him for 2, so he pushes him back. Yes. Actually, I can do that. Or I make my Royal Talon come out, and then he'd be limited to 1 because he can't displace another flying unit.
No, flying displays flying.
Oh, can?
Flying
Yes, another thing, flying units will always displace flying units. There's some weird terminology, so I know people confuse that. If it's flying, it will displace another flying unit. Let me turn this down a little bit so you guys aren't too bombarded with the loud noise with the crowds.
Play Tim in the tournament. Who's in the final? Well, we're playing the winners of the second bracket, and so whoever loses plays Tim. And then that winner of that game will play one more game.
Right. So how's this supposed to be happening?
Huh? How many more games? At most 2.
Yeah, so it's kind of strange. There's supposed to be 2 more games, but one of the players did not show up, and at that point realized, hey, if it doesn't show up, technically the way it's gone, this would be the finals game.
I forgot about it last wave, otherwise I would have saved that tower.
So you can't move this way.
He can't attack this way, he can't move next wave. Or next turn.
And Roman is correct. Yeah, he can't attack at the beginning, and then you can't move the second turn. And that's what I mean. If you had the double Elfland Kazi, you could have knocked my hero out. Which is fine. I mean, there's a lot happening in this game, so I can't blame him. It's a base game.
That was my movement turn. I did your movement. Now it's gonna come back to you. That was I played that part.
Okay, so you can't move, but so they'll not get lower attacks.
Yeah. And you gotta remember, Roman does have this Elfland Kazi here of 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. So I don't want to be placing my guy anywhere here. So I'm trying to avoid that. And he also has another Kazi here of 1, 2, 3. So literally this entire area here, pretty much all of this is the only place I can go without taking Elfland Kazi damage. And this is why the Elfland Kazi is such a pain in the butt to deal with. 1, 2, 3. This is it. Like, that's how much map control he gets with these Elfland Kazis. Like that's it. So, because Elfland Kazi can move here for 3, here for 3, here for 3. Here. I mean, it's gorgeous. The Airs do have that advantage, but the disadvantage is, remember guys, they don't have flying. They don't have, ranged units. So you have to kind of like figure out what to use more important. For me, not losing Cram or taking 2 damage from Elfland Kazi, Glide Bomb, it's not worth it. So I played it back a little bit. Again, I'm trying to slow down my Source Siege here. I don't want my Source Siege moving out too quick, especially if 2 Elfland Kazis out there. So, an idea I'm going to do is I'm going to try to snipe them out.
Technically, when I move, next thing we're supposed to play after my hero.
Yeah, so that last turn when I played it, that turn he wasn't allowed to attack. Now this turn he wasn't allowed to move.
No. Yeah, after hero.
And Roman is correct, yes.
Yeah, he couldn't attack last time.
Yeah, Roman is correct.
And that was your movement. You didn't move him, so that's all. That's
Perfect.
We had one under an hour. The more professionally learned and the longer it goes.
Man, you know what I think about it? There's actually a lot of people stop by. There was 1 or 2 people.
Wave 4, I'm the first player. That's what I'm talking about. This last wave.
And that's what I mean. I don't know if the raw talent should be grouped. I feel like it only hurt Roman.
Otherwise, you're gonna fuck up all my guys.
Is this a chip space game?
That's it. That was my movement.
Everything seems to be here. So you know more houses.
That was Don't fit.
So what's normally
This equipment? No, it's another base game. What's it called? One of these. Marketing.
So I'm gonna actually. No.
That's what I mean. If we actually back up a little bit, which I missed myself. Let's back up just a tiny bit. This is where I think Roman made a crucial mistake in wave 4. He took both his Elfin Kazis here and then used it on the tower. And that opened up pretty much, took away all his defenses. This is the mistake he made. I wish he never did this. I mean, I get it, but it really wasn't that big of a threat. It wasn't that big of a threat. I don't think it was worth losing 4 worth of damage. That was a big mistake I think he made, so. And I think that right there cost wave 4 to really swing in my favor. Yeah, and I think that's what kind of really turned the game in my favor, was when Roman did that. What am I doing here is, at this point, is because this Viral Talent's grouped, it's not flying. So it can't, it has to like go around now. And for some reason I made an error of judgment. I'm trying to figure out what I did here. Well, my thought was, I forget what happened here. I remember I made some kind of weird blunder. Let's see it play out. Yeah, Philly was actually pretty lovely. It was a good city. It was nice actually to do an event there. We had a good time. Great food nearby.
What's under his joust, do you know? Don't tell him. This is a tournament. What did you say? Don't tell him what's under his joust. Don't tell him shit. Oh, well, I got this app.
Hey, this is a tournament. There's no cheating allowed. You're gonna show me and I'll see if it's allowed.
Okay, so pick any piece you want. Like, let's say you're in the lookout. You hold it, you put the piece there. Like that. What's it do?
Pretty cool app. I didn't know it existed. I'm actually gonna find it on my phone now. I did not know this class bar app existed. I can't find it. Trying to find that app. I think it's only probably just for And here's where I made a mistake. So remember, for some reason I thought that Joust had 1 extra health when I seen that dice, but Roman did make it clear that it was 1 attack. So that's my fault. So I miscalculated a little bit there. And I think we made an error here. I think the rural town technically could come across here, and I think it not only could, but it should have came across here. Because yes, it's not flying, but it still has water hex, water movement. So that was an error we made in this game.
Norm with a clean sweep. Yep. Then I get 4 scores. Well,
So that was an error made right there. The rural talent should have actually went across like this, or it could have gone down. But the rural talent can technically still walk on water. It just doesn't have the talent flying when it's grouped. Big mistake on our end from both of us not noticing that.
I was like, I thought it was a health.
Last time was helpful. I fucked up, though. I wanted to build. Yeah, I get one more afterwards.
Yeah, so Roman, this right there, then you add actual attack chip. Now, technically, you do not need to add an attack chip. Don't think you actually have to do that. Oh, you add the corresponding upgrade or health. The add, oh, so he does have to add the chip. That is correct. He needs the added chips may exceed health stat and ignore upgrade. So yeah, Roman actually was supposed to add the chips. I did not know that. It actually even states it on the faction guide, faction reference. Interesting.
Spires fire, exploration, attack. So it's gonna be kind of strange, but it does work. Let's attack this guy. Shit.
Okay. So another thing is, this patch is upgraded. Here's kind of where I'm stuck. This patch upgrade does have splash. I can attack this guy for 2 splash, killing this guy. Or I can attack this guy and splash, doing 1 damage here, 1 damage here. Because I'm trying to get his raw talent's health down. And then this guy takes him off for 2. But the problem is, then I think Darb survives. So it's like, do I kill Darb or do I put more damage on the royal talent? That's what I was trying to figure out there.
This guy's gonna attack me for 2 splash. That.
Now the question is, do I kill Darb or do I hit the royal talent? And that's the game I was trying to figure out, like, crap, how do I handle this?
And this guy is going to attack this guy. This upgrade is going to cost me 2 to build. Yep.
Yeah, when you're doing like an upgrade like that, limited build option, you want to pretty much put a bunch of upgrades on it, not just one. I don't think it's worth doing that because you only put one upgrade in, but it's a limited build options are so valuable and you need them. Like you can't play around with limited build options because really they're your only defense at times. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, he did attack Darb. He had Darb kill that, which I was like, But then Darb was gonna die either way next turn, so. Now this is something I have to look into. The question I have is, does this guy need to move for 3 this way, even though it's no closer to the mark? You see what I mean? It's not like it's gonna be 1 closer. I said no. Because this guy technically does not need to move because he can't get any closer to the mark. Now, the siege source have to go around. I don't know the answer to that. I said no. Because if he moved 3 movement, he wasn't any closer. You could do 2, 1, 0. You could choose not to move.
That relic was there was a good like counter against the green.
Gonna do the option. It's 10. Are you sweating?
Hands shaking. I'm still getting headshots.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? That's from counterfeit source, right?
That's the last shoot on the good stack. Spire. But you have armor, so you have
Choose to hit zeros.
So nothing because of armor. Nothing because of armor. Nothing because of armor. But that roll talent is doing work. And I'm shocked Roman didn't get the Master Training unlocked, which is Academy Peaks level 1 and 2.
I'm just trying to do. I gotta do 2 game shit basically. I'm going to. I think I can do it. My last. Hold on. So that's. She has some kind of thing.
I think it should have done too.
That's your last build option.
Yeah. So that was build option. Now I get to move.
I think you should have built the 2 extra attack dice.
Go on, that's happening. Last time.
1 damage. And I thought he was going to die for sure.
Wait, I retaliate. This guy will retaliate. Oh, yeah.
There we go, guys. I think you only had 1 health left. And I'm gonna back away from him.
Hell no.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna dodge
No, I'm
that.
not.
That's why I put that range in there. I was trying to force the bottom.
Okay, so he's not gonna move. He's gonna have to. He's knocked out.
Man, where's the focus? Come on, camera, focus.
I think we're gonna push him, Graham. I really do. Okay. Inspires fire. 2 dice, 1-1. Go. Whoa.
Ooh, double blanks there.
Roll 1 each 'cause you get. Oh, that's
And then a 2, doing 1 damage. Damn.
okay. So this tower is actually it's gonna kill this tower off. Resource, we're going to eat. And then this guy is gonna attack the base. So the option I do hate base. Let's see base for 10.
So another error we made here, if you guys caught on, is technically this thing has to attack 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to attack this thing here, because remember, all landmarks have foreboding and engage. That's another error. I just actually noticed that while we're playing it. So yeah, there's a couple of mistakes. I'm actually just noticed that one here. And then Ericus comes out. Again, I want blank, one miss. That's why I say, let me hear that. On par. Yeah, and this is where once the race tower comes on, it does, the game does swing in tremendously in my favor. Yeah, and this is where, pretty much at this point, Roman cannot do anything. I do have the Anarchist still, and my towers can keep attacking his base. Yeah, what's going to happen is Anarchist is going to keep moving, and every time the Anarchist moves, this tower can fire. And his Harrier, 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to come down here. So I still have like 2 turns to attack his base with Cram, and that's what Roman's saying. He's not going to win. Yep, we're attacking his base with Raise. Yeah, it's game. Yep.
Now, start of my turn, roll for movement, which is going to be 5 or 6. So it's wide. And then inspires fire. It's always been fire in the air.
Yeah, even if I hit 3 twos, I will do
Still fine.
damage. There's no way this is.
Yep. Yeah, Roman got it down. So yeah, and that's the game right there. Just finish off it. Blank. Nothing.
Because my retaliation for 2 there, you drop down 8, and then ends it.
And that's it. I think we won by...
But it's not going to help you.
Yeah, it can attack you for 3, so it'll do 2 damage. Yep. So you'll still be alive with 1, you can get 1 more hit on my base. I'll be down to 5 health, and he's still at 8. Beats me by 3 points.
Yeah.
Now, technically, the round doesn't even end yet because I haven't finished my work on my Anarchist.
Well, this guy would have to come out.
Oh, well, no, it doesn't matter. Anarchist's still playing.
Well, no, I'm saying this guy would come out now.
Yeah, you make decisions. You want to play my round because Anarchist.
Yes, Roman can bring Joust immediately after his last minion dies.
Still play. The wait doesn't end.
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying as a whole, it's over. I can't do anything. Doesn't matter. Even if I bring him out, pull out whatever things I have, I'm already too low. Even at 7 hit points, you're gonna beat me. Beat me by 1 point.
Okay. I'll make sure that it's all.
Oh yeah, all you needed was two. If we were at this
6, 7, 8, 9.
I needed to stay 1 health away. I had
Yep.
17, what you got?
I got 7, I got 9. 3, 6, 9.
Okay, that's the one right there.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yep.
I still have my defense tower here. That three mentality is fuck all.
Yeah.
3 against the multiples. I got bottleneck right here with the flying palace.
Yes, he did. Well,
I don't know.
I was thinking.
and like I said, we did actually make a mistake here, and that was a big mistake. We did caught two mistakes. Not only that, but then also the mistake here where my source teachers actually should have attacked that.
But as a whole, earlier I think it's good to use it, but the flying thing just has so much air defense in the base. Even if
This is the one thing I really say. I only have one mirror. That's it. But I was doing everything I could to make sure like this thing doesn't ever get. Where is the pendulum? Okay, Roman, how much?
And that's it.
17.
Yeah, and that's the game there. Great game. I mean, what a fun game. That was the finals, and we did knock Roman out, who came second in Ohio, and so we beat him. Now Salem was at the event here in PAX, but he could not defend his title, so he did actually vacate his title, and that was then handed off later. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. That definitely was a long video, but I wanted to get through it to get it done and out of the way. All right, you guys have a great week, and